Behind the net to Sanderson. Orr! On the Orr! Orr!
He gives it into Lemaire back to Lafleur. He scores!
Look at Lemieux! Oh my heavens! What a goal! What a move! Lemieux! Oh baby!
Nicholas Lindstrom shot hit the post. Score! It went in! Detroit wins in overtime. Nicholas Lindstrom.
Bossy shoots. He scores! Mike Bossy has his 50th goal.
Gary Curry, McSorley to Gretzky. Scores! He did it! He did it! The greatest goal scorer in National Hockey League history.
Okay, and as much as we love it around here when, you know, Doug talks to us about watching Howie Morenz as a young man and the Cook brothers and Cy Identity, we thought today, in order to preview what's going to appear on Friday in Los Angeles, we thought post-1967, who would Elliotte and Doug's top 10 players be? There is some overlap, no surprise there, but there are some key differences as well. Let's have a look at both Elliotte's and Doug's lists as well. Not exactly a surprise that number 1, Wayne Gretzky, you both share that. Bobby Orr at number 2, Mario Lemieux at number 3. And some would say this would be controversial, guys. Nick Lindstrom at number 4.
I don't know why that's controversial.
The only reason it's controversial is because if Dennis Potvin was here in studio, I would have put him ahead of Nick Lindstrom.
Look,
because of those headlocks and those big hands.
Only was a lot of consensus about him being the second best defenseman of all time when he retired. I don't see why that's a controversial pick.
Yeah, Lindstrom was so important. You see the Red Wings playing tonight. I mean, he was so important to that franchise. And I remember Ken Holland saying to me on numerous occasions, when Nick Lindstrom leaves, I'm retiring. And maybe he should listen to his own words.
What about Mark Messier, who you have on your list?
I didn't have Messier. I had Messier lower. I had him 10. Yeah. Elliott's in love with him. He's got him at 5.
He's a Rogers corporate ambassador.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
First of all, I got to say, your pick of Potvin, that's a great pick. I don't have him on my list. He's a great pick. But Messier, I look at 6 cups, high on the points list. Brought it back to the Rangers, 54 years. I don't know. I think he was a dominant player. I think Potvin's a great pick. It was awfully difficult not to have him on my list.
1976 Canada Cup, the debate still rages. Bobby Orr won, best player of the tournament, but many say, and at that point, Denny did himself in controversial fashion, he probably was, with all due respect to Rogie Vachon, the best player in that tournament.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. He was terrific. And, Lindstrom 4, Potvin 5, you like it. And then I was excited to get Sid Crosby higher. What he's been able to do since his concussion in particular. And then Lafleur and Bossy, you got to go with them. You got to go with them.
I wanted Larry Robinson on there.
Yeah, I agree.
And
great.
Jeff,
why Robinson?
Well, I mean, he was a fantastic defenseman. Montreal had 3 great ones, and Savard, him, and Guy Lapointe. But Larry Robinson, I remember, how many times did you read or hear, don't get that guy mad because he'll single-handedly change the playoff series. His fight with Dave Schultz ended the Philadelphia dynasty, and Mike Milbury admitted he woke up Larry Robinson in a playoff series that cost Boston the Stanley Cup.
Ovi needs a cup to be on my list.